Well, what's up, everybody? Blah, 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 blah. Look, change of location because we're now moved into. Well, we're moving into the shop. Look, here's my other hand. Uh, so we're moving into the shop, doing the offices and all of that stuff. Well, this is going to be kind of the backdrop for most of the videos now. Maybe occasionally see me back at the house, but it'll be here, surrounded by a lot of flying things. Um, so the business is, kind of moving in over here. And then also you'll be seeing the track and stuff. Our big course will be set up out here by the back, and then the toy course is still up in the front. But they'll kind of be joined when the big track's done. You guys will see. So anyway, so this video, I got a couple of different FPV goggles, and we're gonna look at two of the do-it-yourself ones that are on the market right now. There's a few coming in, trying to get into the little bit less expensive because Fat Shark's, although awesome, and Forward Flight is now an authorized dealer of Fat Sharks, so yay. Anyway, they're awesome people and they make good products, but they're a little bit expensive, especially for some of younger kids trying to get into this hobby, or parents not really wanting to fork out that money. So we'll have a bunch of different goggles coming through here. We got a lot of research and development stuff going on, so check out the website, guys. Every day we're trying to put stuff up. We got so much to do, but so let's get to this. So I have two sets. I have a set of the Quanum V2s right here that we've had for a while, and we've been testing these, and they're not bad, gotta say. They're not super comfortable, but as far as flying with them, I mean, look at them. They look kind of ridiculous. But we'll go through why you can see some blue tape here. We'll go through what is involved kind of in the setup of both of these. The other set that we have here is we got I think off Banggood, and there'll be a link in the description for both of these. And these ones have better virtual reality eyes. That's the box. I'm not joking. It seemed this one, so both of these are labeled. Oh, here, here's the goggles, by the way. I was just showing you the box. So these are a little bit similar, not as big, definitely. Same size screens, 5-inch screens in both of these. This one, and my elastic is kind of coming off because I was abusing it anyway. So this has a 5-inch screen. They both do. This one seems a little bit bigger because of the lens in here, to give it, magnify it a bit. It seems a bit bigger when I'm flying with them than this one, but both of them, the quality is, pretty good. Both of these are under $100 complete. These Quanum V2s, I think, you have to buy a receiver, which there's a RC832 here, and you have to buy a battery, and this one has 2 batteries because whatever. But you can run both the receiver and the screen off of 1 battery, but we have 2, whatever. So this one doesn't come with a battery. It does come with the receiver and the antenna, and with the receiver and battery, and this with the receiver, and if you're gonna have to buy a battery, it doesn't come with one. They're around the same price. They're around $90 if you get them all. This one all pieced out in this one. I think these are $90, and then you have to buy a battery. I think that's how much. I can't remember, but there'll be a link in the description. So both of them are under $100 though, so that's pretty good to get into the FPV if that's what you want to do, and you don't have a lot of money. These are both honestly pretty good options. I've flown these Quantums quite a bit, and you know, I prefer to have a little more expensive ones, but these Quantums are pretty excellent. If you can get over the big dork factor of wearing this thing on your face, and they're not very comfortable. We've tried so hard to mod it in different ways and cut the foam and make it a little better fit for us here at Forward Flight, but it's still just not all that comfortable. These ones, on the other hand, are very comfortable. They have this, you know, I think this is just some VR mold, you know, for some VR headset, and someone got creative and bought a bunch of them, and what they did was they just you get a screen and you can see that it doesn't quite fit, you know, the whole thing, but you get a screen and you get a receiver that's built in, and this is a RX 5832 if you guys wanted to look it up. It's a 32 channel 5.8. I'm not sure, you know, how good it is. It seems all right, you know, in our testing, you know, around 1,000 feet before we had to turn around quickly, and you know, before we lost signal completely. So you know, not bad, but it appears to me that you can get any receiver you want and stick it in there. It comes with all the cables, so and both of these are labeled do it yourself, so neither of them are very time intensive. The reason you see tape sticking through here is because they recommend you glue. You get these two, you get these, you can see it here, you get these two pieces of foam, and you basically just put the screen in it and put it together. That's about all the do-it-yourself there is to it. There's not like soldering or anything like that involved. You literally just put the screen in there, and then, you know, glue it together, or I just taped it, so in case we want to take it apart, which, you know, is what I'd recommend. Maybe get some black tape so it doesn't shine through like that, like ours. But anyway, whatever. So my foam head piece just keeps coming off more and more. So anyway, not much to it. I think this one took all of about 5 minutes to do. You know, anyone could do it. This one here, the do-it-yourself, is basically gluing these little metal pieces onto the screen. That's pretty much it. And then there's a little sticky, they put some sticky thing for the switches here, and then you apply the switches. But that's all. We just Gorilla glued these magnets, or these steel things, onto the back of the screen, and it just comes right off. You have to be careful. That's one of the things. I mean, you see the screen just wants to stick right to the magnet, and if you know anything about screens and magnets, that's not a good thing. So not really sure the whole magnet deal, why that was done. Maybe they were already in there, and whoever decided to make these just decided, hey, let's go with the magnets. I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe got a deal on magnets. So the screen comes right out, and it's a plug and play. They got a plug for the receiver signal and a plug for the switches, which control you know, brightness and all of that good stuff. So you actually have that capability. The one thing that is very cool about this particular setup is that you can take this screen out, you know, like I did, and if you have a phone like I have a Samsung S6, and it fits in there perfectly, like probably a little bit better than the screen. So let me put the screen back on because I don't want the magnets touching that. So square it up a little bit. All right, so you can put your phone in here and literally use these as FPV goggles for the Wi-Fi toy camera. Get out of here. Like one of the various ones back there. I'm sure. Come on, we got like 100 boxes here, and there's definitely one down there with the Wi-Fi. Oh, look, the X8W, perfect example right there. So that is, you can hook that camera up and hook your phone up to it, and then stick your phone in here and fly FPV with the really laggy Wi-Fi. But I know it sounds ridiculous, but it works pretty well. And I've seen Matt here at Forward Flight fly that tricopter up there, the CX-33. I've seen him fly that FPV with the Wi-Fi, and the latency wasn't that bad all around the front compound, all around the course. And I was literally blown away by it. So I gotta say, that's a huge plus with these, man, because I think most of us into this hobby, if we got a lot of toy flyers, definitely have a Wi-Fi camera one, because there's so many of them, and it works amazingly well. I gotta say, that's a huge plus. So I'm talking a lot about them because these are kind of not really reviews, but I wanted to show you. So now let's turn them on and I'll show you some video quality. I have I got the camera out of the 210 here because behind me on our workbenches, I'm rebuilding it after having way too much fun. But I think it'll be adequate for testing these. So I'm going to turn on the Quanums here first, and hopefully we can get an idea of the screen and all of that good stuff. So here, let me set it up, and I'll get right back to you. Well, that's not too bad. I think you guys can see that's the screen in the Quanums. So, you know, pretty good picture. And like I said, you can, the screen is bigger just because of the lens. So it's a nice picture, and it's almost too big. I think a lot of people will say that it's almost too big, in the sense that you kind of get distracted. Your eyes are flicking up into the corners and stuff when you should be focused where you're, forward. So, but still, very nice. You can fly acro, do crazy stuff with this big, cyborg looking thing on your head. You really can. So, all right, so that's a little glimpse. I think you can see the video pretty good in there. Like I said, it's great. It's no latency, with the receiver that I have either. So, all right, let's set up the other ones here. All right, guys, so here's the mirror have better virtual reality eyes set. And as you can see, pretty good. Pretty good, right? I think so. I think it's really impressive for the price. I gotta tell you honestly. I was a little bit blown away by these. I know I'm trying to get it totally in there, but I know that they're a little bit a little cheesy looking, a little kinda, but when I saw them, I was like, what, there's no way those are gonna be, good. But honestly, I kind of think that they're a little bit better than the Quanum V2s. So if you guys are looking for some FPV goggles, trying to get that in there, but camera doesn't really want to focus on it much. That's not blurry. That's just my camera not focusing on the screen. Oh, there we go. It's a little better. So, yeah, I think these are a go. I mean, let's see that light transition. Pretty good. Pretty good. I gotta say, I'm impressed with these. I think the Ishin has a set that are very similar that are coming out soon. They have pre-sale for it, and those will be here at Forward Flight too, and we're gonna test those. But I gotta say, these are not bad. I like them better than the Quantums, and like I said, I'm gonna turn this off, guys. You know, we run the Quantums quite a bit here, along with, you know, a bunch of goggles, sharks, and hopefully get some of those fly sight ones to test too. I've heard good things about those, but we'll do some fat shark testing too very soon, because we will have fat sharks in stock, and we'll be having them on the website, and they're gonna they're awesome people. They're gonna be helping us throughout this crazy journey. So to do it yourself, quote unquote, like I said, there's nothing to it. You know, anyone, my son, you know, is 13. He did these, you know, he could have done these in 5 minutes too. Anyone could. And, you know, like I said, as far as profile, these ones still stick off your face. They're not like as nice and streamlined as sharks or anything, but comparatively, you know, yeah, about half, you know. So that's a big plus, definitely, than these big, huge things. So we have got way better range out of the Quantums. But that just could be the receiver that we have. So the receiver that's in here, like I said, about 1,000 feet. That was with, that was with the 200 milliwatt hour, or 200 milliwatt transmitter, video transmitter. We haven't tried this with the 600 watt yet. We need to do a lot more testing on this, but I gotta say they're pretty awesome. They even got a little focal thing for the Fresnel lens that's inside these. The Quantums do too. You pull it back and forth. This one's got a little slide, which is nice. Two good sets, and here we are, Forward Flight compound. It's time to go do some flying and fix up my racers, and then go home and eat dinner. So. Thanks for watching, everybody. Links in the description. Please visit our website, sign up, become a member. We're going to have a lot of deals, members only type deals on a whole bunch of products from a whole bunch of sponsors that we love and that you guys probably love too. And they're giving our members exclusive deals. So sign up. Once you're signed up, when the VIP member section becomes available, when you sign in, every time you sign in, it'll ask you where you want to go. When you see the VIP little link, click that. There's going to be deals and exclusive videos and a whole bunch of other stuff. So go check out forwardflight.com, and thanks for watching, guys.